Hello and welcome to the second part of deployment. I've never had such a long deployment episode, but hey. Right, so let's start with our two Panthers and we'll also place them once they're done. So in order for this to be successful, let's have a look at their initiative. 9. It's very high. It's not very high, I should say. Don't know why I said it's very high. It's not very high. So in order for this to work, it's going to have to be either no retail or first strike. I think no retail is probably the way forward. Strike. See, first strike invites retaliation, that's the difference. But it does give you readiness. Let's stay focused. No retaliation. Overwhelming. Attack. And then either shock tactics or envelopment. 2 envelopments. Okay, that's the surrender machine. What do we want to add? Guess try and protect them with other vehicles. Statistically, they're just a bit weaker than my other stuff. I don't know if we really want to add anything else. How are they slots wise? 12. I don't know why the E75s are so incredibly slot cheap. It's actually kind of hilarious. I think we also want to make sure that they themselves don't surrender. In case we bump into an enemy that has the same kind of setup. Since they're defenseless, since they don't have readiness, they don't have any of the skills that would prevent them from getting hammered. That's strange. Oh yeah, look, there's 3. I'm like, I've got a spare artillery support. That's interesting. I'll just use this one. Right. I'm not going to use this one for that. I'll figure it out in a minute. What do we got? Reduce slots, city fighter, vigilant. Tank killer, aggressive counter-attack. Okay, perfect. Let's magnetize this. And let's also make it an artillery supporter. Oh man, imagine this beast rolling into a close combat tile. Completely indestructible. Actually, I suppose if I am going to make it a provocateur, I need readiness on this one. Or first strike. Alright, so this will be my provocateur. Giant orange magnet. What's the difference between this and a Tiger 2? The Tiger 2 is slower and statistically better at hosing infantry, so we use a Tiger 2 as our other provocateur. This is also a ridiculously expensive unit, so we'll 0 slots it. Provoke. First strike. I suppose I could make this one artillery support as well. Then really it should be yellow. Now if there's a yellow and orange, would be a bizarre combination to find. There we go. A yellow and orange one, just to indicate that it's both roles. As you know by now, I use these colours so that I can at a glance reference which vehicles have got which special capabilities. Keeping life simple for myself, right. So these 4 I had as... readiness. Let us return their readinesses to them. And thus making a wall of meat. No self-repair on the tigers because they're replaceable. But 0 slots definitely because they are expensive. No point in 0 slots of the E75s because they are cheap. These guys don't need anything else, really. Their role is to defend, and they can defend. We'll think about potential future hero deployment after we've done a bit more. Right, I think it's time. To bring in some more infantry. So this is the vigilant infantry. With overrun. Do they have steamroller yet? Yep. Pretty fun on infantry. This one I deliberately kept a little bit smaller because of the slot cost. That doesn't seem that necessary right now. Right, let's go with the obvious stuff. I can run 4 infantry because I have exactly 4 first aiders, which makes perfect sense. They're both blue. I originally gave them River Assault, I'm going to presume. To be honest, River Assault is not bad for infantry. I mean, what else are you going to do with it? Are there even any rivers? Just the big one that we can't actually go on? Honestly, pointless, but I mean, I might as well just leave them like this for a future mission. I mean, what else am I going to do with them? Oh, I'm not using him, huh? Defensive bonus for each point of lost strength. Pretty good idea for a unit that's so that has so many men in it. I guess I didn't assign him just because he's not that great. The defensive bonus for each point of lost strength means that if they get smacked down, they'll have a lot of extra defense, which will stop them from taking more hurt, and then the fact that they have medics means that they'll repair themselves over time, so they're sort of like a usable unit. I think unyielding would actually help here. Let's take this stupid River Assault off. Stop them from being suppressed when they attack. Yeah, sure, why not? Keep them in the close combat tiles, they should get their work done. There's nothing special about them, but there's nothing wrong with them either. What's hilarious is how much initiative these tanks have got. So I guess hit and run on these would probably be quite useful. These don't have the same kind of, not as much, but still a huge amount of initiative. For some reason this unit is 13 over strength, despite the fact that it has 0 slots and it costs me nothing. Okay. What else to add to these? My distraction will let me attack with them without having to worry about anti-tank guns trying to stop me. I don't think I've got any more though. Oh, I got one more. Actually, both of these are 0 slots. So we'll consolidate this one. Okay. Recons. There's a new kind of recon that sucks against infantry but is good against tanks. Not really why we deploy recon cars anyway. I don't know if there's anything I really want to do with these at all. Got a spare field repairs lying around as well. Let's go with lethal on this one. Yeah, maybe I need a bomber that can actually just annihilate a position if I really need to. Bombers ignore entrenchment anyway. No, they don't. Not entirely. Okay, let's get another tank on the go. Got the slots for it. I cannot upgrade it though, so I need to choose something that is already good to go. Do I need a flamethrower tank? This is a great little toy for picking infantry out of entrenched positions. It has to be well protected because it's weak. Let's do it. I think it already ignores entrenchment. I could make another surrender tank. I have the heroes for it. I can't use a flamethrower tank for that purpose though. I'd have to use a Tiger 1 and upgrade it later, or pick from one of my many anti-tanks. This is the one that turns into artillery. I've used it as a surrender machine before. I think this might be the good one actually. Why not? I have to use reduced slots to get it into my team. No retaliation. Do I have overwhelm? Yep. Overwhelm. And shock tactics. I would love to auto repair this actually, so maybe I can get reduced slots on something else. Something that costs a lot of slots. It doesn't have like anything massively exciting on it. You know, it's the planes that are actually, I think, a bit quite expensive. Yeah, 14. That one's 0 slots, but that one isn't. Only 8 slots for that. These are relatively cheap. I don't want to trim slots either. Ten slots. Infantry is quite expensive. Where can I extract some slots without changing what I've already built? How many would I need? 12. So I only need 3. I could get those 3 slots by putting it on this. Obviously the most slots I could extract is by putting it on this, but I don't... No, it's already got reduced slots and this has got no slots, so that's not a possibility. Aiming assistance was never that important to this. I actually have a couple of reduced slots lying around. You know what, normally you would want to put reduced slots on units that are going to give you the most value in slots. But I want to keep my combinations as they are. I want to keep those potent combinations. So I'll just chip away at the slot costs. By doing it like that. And in fact, that frees up 3 slots. I could make my recons a bit stronger, or could deploy 3 spy planes. 12 ones. Who cares about the spy planes, right? Alright, what's left with the heroes? I've got a rapid fire 1.5x. And a shock tactics. And a tank killer. This is like old recon. Yeah, let's use it on the bomber. I don't think I got a better home. Make these unyielding so they can't be suppressed when they're bombing people. Entrenchment will give them that power as if they were engineers. Not entirely sure why I'm not using engineers. I mean, for these it's obvious. For this one it's because it's vigilant and I wanted the extra close defense. Why these guys are regular infantry and not engineers is a bit of a shocker, though. I must have done some stupid infantry mission at some point and never fixed it. Get out. I've got some engineers here, 43. Oops. First aid. And hit and run. I guess because they were cheaper and I was trying to save the slots. But still. I would much rather have engineers. These guys have already got rapid fire 1.5x built into them. That's why we keep them. Why we kept them around. Okay, so these two recon cards, I'm gonna hope of doing anything except being recon cards. But this one, I might be able to use some heroes to just spice it up a bit. By adding tank killer to it, we can actually get it to be somewhat dangerous. No surrender, I guess. Is it even worth it? Putting exterminator and friggin' tank killer on this. Get something way more useful. Tank killer is also really good on infantry. But I think we'll leave it as it is. Okay, what's useful? If anything. Probably nothing. I guess leadership. Tenacious defender, maybe. Aiming assistance. Man, I've got like evasion lying around. Evasion would be good, actually. Let's try and keep this alive. Here's some reputation. Who cares, right? Fast learner on it because it's actually not maxed out. I don't know, legendary cheap replacements. Could be useful. Okay, so I've got a flag killer, avenger, and aggressive counterattack. Just wondering if those fit in anywhere. Don't know, it's like Avenger, it works best because you're losing units. Like an aggressive counterattack on this, in case someone goes for it directly, I suppose. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Right. So the mouse leads the charge, backed up by the tigers. As needed, the infantry follows behind. Okay, this particularly heavy infantry we'll have on the fast front, supported by the two surrender panthers. Tiger is slow, so it should be up here. E-75s are fast. We'll join the front line. My weakest reconnaissance vehicle can help here, because it just really needs to just be around here and that's it. The two better ones can join in from the rear. Okay, Rapid Deployment Artillery 1 and Rapid Deployment Artillery 2 support the fast front. The one that is not Rapid Deployment supports the slow front. Anti-air follows as it can. I guess another surrender machine on the fast front would be a good idea. It's not like this is a slow vehicle. 5 movement, pretty reasonable. Strategic bombers. One spy plane. I suppose I could add some heroes to it. Sixth Sense. Will it live? Probably not. Right, one thing that I will do is... Oh. Why did I put Overwhelming Attack and Shock Tactics on the same guy? Shock Tactics is the superior version of Overwhelming Attack. So I guess I can add Flag Killer to this because I made a mistake. I was going to say, I'm going to get rid of Overwhelming Attack and put Shock Tactics. They do the same thing, except that Shock Tactics makes the unit never move again for the rest of its turn, whereas Envelopment only makes it not move during the attack. So if the attack fails for some reason, Shock Tactics can result in a surrender later on. Like, for example, if you hit a unit that's entrenched, and it doesn't surrender because it's got entrenchment, but if you hit it with Shock Tactics, it does have its movement points destroyed. So if you then attack it with other units and get rid of its entrenchment, it will surrender. Whereas that would not happen with Envelopment. So there is a difference. But Shock Tactics on this makes perfect sense because it's also an artillery piece. Which means that any unit I bombard it with when I have it in artillery mode will also lose all of its movement and be prone to surrender. Okay, we're good to go. So this, just to remind everyone, the pace from here to here is 3. We gotta take 3 tiles every turn to keep up the pace. We gotta send this recon car down here, or this one of these two. We'll send this one down here just to make sure that there's nothing behind us on this captured city, because I don't want to get caught. This recon can come down here to explore the front line, and then depending on what we find, we'll then move the units in. The mouse has got vigilance, so it can be in the forest and be untouchable. So we'll probably move this here or here. Maybe put something soft here and just watch it magnetize and annihilate a whole raft of units. And of course we can back it up with defense here and here and here. Then the infantry can come in and help sweep the stuff away while I just bring in the anti-air and the artillery as backup. Don't know about up here. Maybe once I've cleaned this area, the slow mouse group can get up here or get up here. The Hungarians, I'm gonna hope. I'm afraid to say. Not with the fact that all these guys have got 5 heroes. Oh, no retaliation, provocateur envelopment. Yikes. Double attack and first strike. Hit and run, ferocious defense. Provocateur with artillery support and resilience. And first aid. Yikes. Tank killer and rapid fire 1.5x together. Was that double move? Lightning attack. I mean, the Hungarians are smoked. Let's be honest here. They were going to lose anyway. They have 1 artillery piece and it sucks. They're massively entrenched. But, I don't know if that's going to save them. Somehow, I don't think it will. Anyway, that is it for deployment. My god. I had so much to do to just put my corps back together after the air mission. But yeah, it's a relatively balanced force. It's all going to live or die on the fast assault guys getting over here at what is an incredibly fast pace. But there is a road all the way, and they do have 5 movement. At a minimum. The Panthers, I think, have got 6. So, we do have the speed. We'll just see if that's enough. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.